dumb freaking thing. All right. I saw yours that said like watch party or something. So I was like assuming it's live on your
no.
What is it called? Jack's Atlantis.
Oh, hold on. Time out. We're live. We are live. Officially. Okay, I can
officially.
Nice.
Yay!
We exist now. Now let me start by putting a love symbol here. Gonna share this out to my page. It's a song I'm working on.
I bet.
It's called The Government. Oh, we gotta remove that preview. On the pinned comment? Yeah. Yeah, no preview, no problems. That's what I always say.
I can't pin it.
Oh my god.
Shit.
What are we gonna do, you guys?
Oh, here we go. Here we go now. Now I can see it.
Send me invites.
Share if you can. You
share if you can, everyone.
You beautiful people out there.
Anyone who shares gets something. You don't know what yet. Just gonna see what happens.
All right, look, Jax, you cannot prostitute yourself out. Okay.
I am willing and able. I've done it before and I can do it again. Okay, let's see. That's fine.
Well, the Gemini is like, that's a good idea.
I know. Once again, Michael's like not objecting to it. Maybe.
Do what you gotta do, dude.
Wow.
Hey, you did it. Now there's no more preview. That's good.
Awesome sauce. Okay.
Very good.
I fixed it.
My page. All right, everybody. If you can share this and tell everyone you love and know to share this as well, that'd be great. And you just go knock on your neighbor's door. Let them all know it's time. Future is here.
It's time. Dude, I cannot pin this. It's strange.
Kim Yancey's here. Canute is here. StariAri's here. Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Just shared. Peggy's here. All right, everybody. We need to hear about how your day's been. You can fill us in on that ASAP. That'd be great.
How's your day, Mike? How was your day?
It was plentiferous. My day was inspirational and productive. I'm trying to use words with more than 3 syllables.
I was about to say, that's awesome. That's really
sounds like what Jax would say, you know, like using big words.
I would have said resplendent. I would have said resplendent. But yours is great too. I like yours. Yours is plentiferous.
Plentiferous. I already forgot what I said. Yes, plentiferous.
Only God knows.
Only God knows.
Yes.
That's a mystery greater than man.
Shit.
Who knows what you said?
Right.
But yeah, I'd say my day was plentiferous. It's this word I just learned less than like a few seconds ago.
It might be made up. You might have made it up because
right.
I've never heard that ever.
No, dude, it's true.
My day was expeditiously. I don't think that's even
that was
the right word.
That was exactly what I was looking for.
I just wanted to say the word, but
yes.
Hey, it rolls off the tongue.
My day was circumnavigate. You know.
My day was a whole adverb.
My day was suspiciously.
Yeah. I'll be having suspiciously days too.
Yeah. Been full on. Very mysterious. Oh, the preview's there shit. Again. In my way.
All right, so We have our spokesman here, Mr. Jax Atlantis. Can you please talk to the audience about our retreat coming soon in June?
Hey guys, this is Jax Atlantis, and apparently Ar's putting me in charge of talking about the retreat for some reason, even though she's a Sagittarius and that's her job. But, no, it's whatever. It's totally cool. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at all yesterday. But for our retreat, we're going to be having a 3-day retreat at, Ari knows the location. It's been kept a secret from me and Michael. Oh, right. Michael and I. Right. Okay. So
there we go.
Right.
There we go. Big Bear, California, I believe.
Big Bear, California.
So yeah, okay, Big Bear. So the retreat's going to be in Big Bear for 3 days, and we're all going to be teaching different components of astrology that you've never even heard of. This is astrology. It's here, and there's next level astrology. And that's what we're going to be teaching.
And then there's magistrology.
There's a magistrology, okay? And no one can even conceptualize that.
Nah.
Yeah, it's not even possible.
Maybe a Pisces, but still.
Yeah. But anyways, the retreat's going to be absolutely incredible, and make sure to contact us for details. Leave a comment below or message one of us, and we'll give you all the details, dates, times that we're looking at. And yeah, this is going to be in June, I believe, and this is going to be freaking awesome.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you. So Mike will be our contact, so that if you guys need to book, you're gonna send him your monetary contribution of $500 to hold your spot, and then after that you can pay in increments if you wish, as long as you pay fully before June 1st. Okay. So that's how we have it planned. And if you guys pay the $500 down payment by March 1st, you guys will get a free Starseed natal chart reading. That's valued at $188 for a full hour recorded with me. And then I believe Mike says a consultation with him. And then Jax, I think it was I forgot what it was. Sorry.
That's a great question, and I've got a great answer for it. And the answer that I have is that it will be a natal chart reading. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do a natal chart reading and a progress chart reading.
Yay! So you get those features for free if you pay before March 1st, the $500 down payment. Okay. So anyway.
Can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like I'm on the Brady Bunch right
now. You are.
I'm like.
This is 100% Brady Bunch.
Yes.
Here's a story of Jax Atlantis.
Why is it a story about me?
Because you're the Libra here. You're the cardinal. You're the only cardinal side here. So
here's what everyone needs to know about Sagittarius.
It's about mutables against cardinals.
Set down boundaries with Sagittarius. You don't tell Sagittarius where the line is. Then Sagittarius just keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. Yep. And they'll push you in front of the line.
Oh yeah.
And then push you right all the way to that swimming pool, and then hold your head under.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And she's done it before, and she'll do it again. It's very true.
And the threesome that he had with Mike and Ari.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it's from the Brady Bunch earlier.
Like what?
Yeah, it wasn't random. He wasn't talking. It was in connection to what you were saying before.
I had to finish the opposition.
It was perfect.
Kanuda says, I'm gonna manifest $500 now. And oh shit. Hold on. Let me see.
Love you, Kanuda.
He said, okay, so he needs to stop paying your electric bill.
Is that Knuta? Not new A?
Yeah, Kanuda.
Oh, wait. What's up, bro? What's up? You know what I just realized? I don't want to say this on here, but you
You want
have
me to mute you?
no. It's cool. Well, I want to take it to you guys, but like you took out the PayPal loan too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I probably won't be able to. Oh, actually, no, that's not
You
true.
said that you have a separate account.
I
Remember?
have I have a separate bank account. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I forgot that the repayment program doesn't take it away from friends and family. I don't think.
No, it doesn't. It
That
takes
is
it only
true.
for
That is true.
merch purchases. Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
there's no problem then. I totally can accept money.
When in doubt, send it out without a fee, as they say.
Yeah, I got a separate bank account that I'm not gonna touch.
Oh, good. Canute, that's not true. Libras are not fallen angels. Don't ask Mike. He'll disagree with it.
Actually, I kind of purported that myth.
Yeah.
But no, Libras are not fallen angels, just like 99.99%.
Yes.
But like,
Thank you.
And what
Thank
are
you.
Geminis again?
Gemini.
Totally not Satan or anything.
No.
we're angels, even though Satan was an angel. But I mean that's neither here nor
They're
there.
different type.
Yeah.
And what were Sagittarius again? I forgot you were saying something about we were Lucifer or something.
The light bearers.
Yeah.
The seraphim. Yeah. I like to call y'all God, the creator God.
Seraphims are the ones next to the throne of God.
Okay.
Bam.
So Sagittarius is the coolest one now?
Hell yeah! You got a problem with that?
Yeah, I do. We have really bad PR. But that's what I knew Michael was my friend, because he told me that whole Libra thing like right to my face. You know, it was like he like looked straight. He looked at me straight in the eyes and he's like, "Libra are evil," and I'm like, "Okay, I like this guy." Okay, that would have been way easier to not say that directly to me. Like, yes, I really appreciate it.
They're not like straightforward like Gemini. Like, yeah,
actually a Libra, and he's literally a psychopath. He's actually kicked out. A lot of people don't know this. When a Libra commits a crime or a Libra is psychopathic, they get removed from the Libra community and they are given to another sign, usually Virgo.
Y'all passing off to Virgo? I thought you guys dump them in Gemini. That's crazy.
You don't like mess with Virgo, right? You guys, you people, you Libras.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know why? I have a theory why Libras don't like Virgo, because Virgo and Aries get along, and y'all don't.
I don't know about that.
I thought Virgo hated Aries.
No, I have a lot of friends who are like best friends with Virgos, like Aries, like really close friends with Virgos.
Huh.
I'm like,
I don't
how did
know.
that happen?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I feel that. I want truth to be different than that.
It's not impossible. I totally see that.
Well, it's just like, here's the deal. The Virgo, they don't always want Libra to have as much fun. And so, that's fine if they want that, but I want to have fun. And
you know what? You're right. I don't want you to have that much fun. My Virgo rising is like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, your Virgo rising does that all the time, actually. Whenever I'm in a good mood, Ari texts me and she's like, just remember, the bee population is dwindling. And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, man. Like, she just takes me right down. She just makes sure I'm unhappy. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
There are all those memes I was sending you guys. Don't do it.
Had to reevaluate.
Those girls are not, they just want, it's cuddle weather. It's temporary.
Hoodies are forever.
They're gonna take your hoodie. They're gonna take your hoodie.
So
and,
Amy,
and show it off too.
So we can take another minute to get started. But Amy purchased a reading from one of us. Amy, which service did you get?
Oh, okay, nice. Remember the 44?
We'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
She was a 33, so this will be one of our singular services.
Okay.
Jacked in.
Nuna's like he only has Aries left to try. all going through them fire signs. Good.
Oh my God. The abduction has begun. I'm looking forward to that. Have any of you been abducted before?
I have not been abducted.
Not in physicality, like I have weird dreams. When I was a little kid, I had those dreams.
Dream abductions. Oh.
Yeah. Like alien stuff, whatever, all the time. And
all right, Amy says reading from whoever. So
from
whichever
whoever.
one of us is feeling it. Who wants it?
Jax,
Yeah, I was feeling
Jax?
Jax too. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So Amy, so today I'm doing some planetary energy healing. So which planet would you like to choose? I believe you were saying you were a Cancer, so you might want to go with the moon healing, but I'm open to whichever planet you're feeling. I'm an Aquarius, so masturbation would be considered abduction. That's an interesting question. It's very, never thought about that exact scenario.
You know all those Aquarius with their wild minds. I'm marrying one, so.
That was a lot.
Say that stuff though.
Yes or Venus? Yes or Venus? I'm gonna say, let's do a Venus healing. So, for Starry and Michael, just hold space and
Okay.
yeah, just contribute energy if you're feeling it, or just grounding energy. So, Amy, what I want you to do is just take a few deep breaths and just get nice and comfortable.
I have a singing bowl. Do you want me to like lightly do that?
I would love that. Yeah, absolutely.
Wait.
All right, so Amy, I want you to just go ahead and focus on your body. Just call attention to your energy. Start to focus right around the heart space. I want you to just start drawing in some of this Venus energy. We're going to be focusing on the energy of love, connection, openness, and essentially the powerful magnetism that comes with manifestation. I want you to just open your heart to this energy. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. I want you to feel some of this Gaiac energy begin to move through the earth, through your feet, and connecting to Venus as soon as we reach your heart space. The energy I'm picking up feels like it's connected to being open to receiving surprising amounts of love, connection, friendship, and just overall a deeper connection with humanity over these coming weeks. The Venus energy feels like it's really strong coming through because this is about healing something that used to be a problem, like healing something that was really painful in the past, specifically with relationship, and a final acceptance that comes with it. And from that acceptance, like a much deeper feeling of self-love. And then, of course, like this great magnetism that brings in all these people in your life who are ready to match your level and they're ready to vibrate on the same plane as you, instead of, being in this like antagonistic role, or basically being in this energy draining role that it feels like there's been a lot of those energies around in like the past few months for you. So it's like now's the perfect time to be very steadfast with your decisions when it comes to the people that you have in your life, the quality of people in your life, and what it is that you really sort of are expecting from people and what you expect, from them towards you as well, that you're giving and receiving in equal amounts. So it's just all about love, though, honestly, right now. The energy is all about actively seeking more love in your life bringing that in and just being able to feel all the ways that that affects the rest of your life. Because it feels like your life path right now and your finances are both directly tied to the love that you feel. And so it's really important to, you know, just be full of love and to connect with as much love as possible in these coming weeks. I would say until we hit about Sagittarius season, it's going to feel like there's a lot of opportunities for that. And then it feels like you're going to be you're going to be almost like taking some time that is going to be like in solitude for a little while. And then, you know, you'll sort of feel like you're balanced again. You'll feel like you're reconnected with everyone. But that's what the Venus energy really wants to impart.
That's awesome. Awesome. See, let's look at what Amy says.
Yeah, I would love to hear how you feel, Amy. And for anyone that has any questions, definitely let us know. And it looks like Latasha wants to work with us as well. We have 2 people that we're waiting for to be here who have already ordered a Triforce energy healing or a Triforce reading with us. But for now, we have Latasha, and Latasha wants to work with one of us. Latasha, what kind of reading would you like? So Amy, cool, you're feeling really, really isolated. Yeah, it's definitely time. What Venus wants to open up right now is magnetism towards just more people in your life. And it's not all about love relationship. It's definitely connected to very genuine friendship as well. And just a feeling that you're receiving love from people you don't expect it from. And also like the healing of a very old type of pain or an old type of wound in your life. And so it feels like this is definitely the season for that. And the thing about this Scorpio season is it's been so dark and it's pulled us down so deep that now that it's bringing us back up to the surface, it's going to be like the craziest head rush ever. But it feels like it's really good. And want to move back to Texas to people closer to my heart. Wow. Yeah. I would say definitely make the move. Make the move. Like, you know, it's obviously going to take planning and everything, but definitely go seek out those people, because right now, even if it's just in the form of a text, like seeking that out is going to be the most healing thing in the world. And it's going to be something that brings everything else into alignment, like with, you know, very effortless time doing it. Like it's honestly just about loving as much as possible right now. So Latasha would like a general reading. Latasha, which one of us would you like to work with? We just used blank links today.
One or
yeah.
Oh, okay. There is movement going on, you guys. If you have like this feeling of like your energy feels depleted, or you feel drained every time you come home, still things like that, or restless, it's probably your future self projecting you know, movement forward, meaning you might end up moving somewhere else, you know. And it's happening to a lot of people at the end of this year as well as the beginning of next year. Like, for example, I'm moving for the beginning of next year, so Jack's moved and we just need Mike to move. Yep. He's already feeling it too.
Yeah, it's time, Mike. It's time. You have to be in California, dude.
I never told you guys. I was like Craig's very first reading. That with the tarot deck he just got. I'm pretty sure if I'm correct. And it was like the most accurate reading. One of the more accurate readings I got. Like, and in the reading, he saw me moving to California.
Yay!
Oh, good. It's time.
Yeah.
It is so time.
So it's going deep. For sure.
Yeah. Nina said she's leaving the country soon as well. And did you get Latasha to reply? I don't see her reply.
Not yet. Latasha has decided to build suspense. Ari, if you want to pin my comment, I just posted it.
Okay, let me try if I can get the.
Maybe the comments will love me more. Maybe they'll, they'll
you know
listen.
What? Whatever. It's not loving you more because it's not loving.
Maybe. We'll see. It might stay. Michael. Okay, so Latasha wants to work with Michael. So Michael,
there you
she
go.
wants a general reading.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, what's up?
Okay. Yeah. So let's
Please stop it. I'm just kidding.
No comment. Um, but I think I'm gonna spice it up, and I'm gonna get my romance oracle deck, and I'm gonna throw in a bonus romance card. One card just fell out right now, and it was the card I burned last night, the Sagittarius card. See how it's like perfectly at the tip?
Why are you burning me?
Right? I opened the door and like it fell down, and then the tea light. But like I had literally came in right as it was burning, and I was like,
wow, that's magical.
Yeah.
Right at the tip of that wand too.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like,
that's cool.
So I instantly got the sense for you this could be incoming passionate romance, a very exuberant go-getter that is going to do what he can passionately to get in your pants. I mean, to really show you the world, but mainly get in your pants, because there's this very sexual. That's no wonder I felt like I need to get the romance card, because like this is. I think you're gonna like it, especially if you're single. Like it's gonna be like if Trey Songz wanted to bed you. It would be so awesome. Where'd you find this? But yeah, I'm gonna draw a 3-card spread and a 5-card spread. Let's see what we got. This kind of makes sense because Venus is going into Sagittarius, so I know that Jupiter is going to be sending his agents of love to really just bed people as much as possible. It sounds funny, right? But Jupiter, it's not playing. It's going to send mad Sagittarius.
That Zeus energy.
So just be on the warrant out, guys. Like you're getting hit on by Sagittarius. It's the destiny call.
Oh, I've been warned.
Oh yeah.
That's why I was sending you guys all those memes about those chicks, you know. Be ready.
Okay. So this card came up again. It came up at the end though. I'm gonna have to show you this because you getting some money. This is a shared material gain. This is over the next 2 months talking about you totally not only stabilizing your wealth but like being rich as fuck. Okay, so we have. I just wanted to show you this. It'd be way more symbolic for you to see this. See how there's like this meeting of minds with these 2 knights. It's like you're about to like stabilize your finances, and then boom, this fine ass knight is like, hey baby. But the Knight of Wands is also really like incoming passion. But this is the unexpected influence here with the stars. So this is literally like someone famous that's recognizing you, or someone influential, or we could be talking about the total rejuvenation. Nope. This is someone highly influential, unexpectedly out of nowhere. That's like, oh, I see you. I see you out here. Because this is you right here, like getting your life in order and balance. We got some financial flow. You're probably paying off loans, or you're also like getting that financial flow. Boom. In fact, let me take that back, because this is next to the star. So it's like, boom, out of nowhere. I see you. I see you out here in these streets. Let me help assist what you're doing financially. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. It's like you're putting something in motion. And this is going to be something relatively new. It also aligned with what you're doing, and then bam, you're traveling with it. So yeah, shared material gain. I'm gonna pull a romance card. I just kind of want to emphasize that over the next 2 months. I think within 2 weeks, like this the star card is gonna happen ASAP. Like you're not gonna have to wait a whole month for that. And I think that someone very highly influential is gonna want to invest in what you're doing, because the 2 of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles is talking about getting something underway, maybe a project that you're working on, and it stabilizes your income, which is freaking amazing. Okay, I get the sense you might be working with them on a project, and you're getting it underway. We have public success here with the sun. So this could be tied to like a soulmate because the star card could be like a twin flame situation. But I get the sense it's just a really, 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 really cool person who's well known, who's feeling you, and you guys get something working. So we also have wedding. Holy shit! The situation involves marriage, and literally, I shit you not, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this could be with like a Sagittarius or like a passionate fire sign. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So that's going to come, and we have and it's going to be based off of something that's secure and stable. Both of you have some stuff going on in your life. So this person is going to be like super passionate. If this may be a new person or someone who you don't know that well, and they're gonna be super passionate. This is just kind of come flowing through me, and they're gonna be very sexual, and you don't want to be misled by their intent. Like they don't just want you for sex; they're just very sexual, like a Sagittarius that likes to express their love sexually, and Scorpio side. So yeah, that's what I got for you, and it's gonna be happy. And yeah, see, yeah, this dude's gonna try and get in your pants. I'm just gonna let you know that. So like, don't necessarily feel, and that's what you're gonna feel. That's why I'm saying it like that, because they're gonna be like, does this person just want to get in my pants? Yes, but it's not necessarily like that's it. Like it's a good thing. It's gonna really be more up your speed. It's you're gonna like it for sure, and it's gonna really do good for business for you. Bam. This wasn't even supposed to be that long, but that just came out. It was just like,
that's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
Sweat there.
I just pinned the comment while you were talking, so I needed a little Gemini help.
So we've got Sadie, who's here, and Carolyn, who both also got the Triforce readings. So we have Nina, Lexi, Sadie, Carolyn. So let me just double check. So if anyone else wants a private with any of us in particular, definitely do so. Feel free to go on the link. But otherwise, if you guys want to, we can go ahead and start with the Triforce readings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first one is Nina. So Nina, are you doing okay on time? Is now a good time to do yours?
Let me message her. I know she messaged.
And then Lexi. Let us know, Lexi, if we can do yours after Nina. I'm still recovering from last night. No more aliens.
I messaged her.
You said you pinned a comment?
Yes, I did.
Like in the comment section?
Yeah, like you just pin it so that they can see like all the links.
Can it tell you when it?
I don't see it.
Pin the tail on the donkey.
Oh, wait, never mind. That's a lie.
Last night, no more aliens.
What if you found out that someone was an alien?
I'd love them.
You know what the criteria for abduction is? And this is just based on ancient aliens. Supposedly they have to be Rh negative. So that's your red blood cells, you know. It has to be like A
reptilian, right?
Negative, you know, things like that. And then another thing that's really rare, and apparently a psychologist, a hypnotist has said that everyone who claims to be have abduction stories usually have like this the green eyes or hazel eyes.
I believe that. I believe that.
Because that's a rare genetic disorder with eyes like that.
Disorder.
And I told him, I say he's A negative and he has green eyes. And I'm like,
wait, who? Who?
My fiance.
And he's an Aquarius?
Yeah.
He's an alien.
Yeah.
He even said he's like, I'm just
we all know.
Yeah,
and his name starts with a Z, you know? His name starts with a Z. So like,
who named
he's, you know, Zachariah, like I told
That was nice. Yeah. That was nice.
It's not proof, but it's compelling.
Yes. I'm about to look at everyone named as Z. So even though
I
that's
know
rare,
that's a choice. It's definitely a choice. It's a choice, Tim.
You're gonna meet him next week, Jack. So
I played myself, by the way. I didn't know I was on the bottom, so I'm gonna look up. What's up, guys? What's up, Jack?
Oh, not much. Am I looking in the right direction? I don't know. What's up, man?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I said I was fasting, but I just got inspired right now by spirit to eat the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
You know, you should.
I swear to God, it just came in.
You know what, Jack? You're always doing it.
No, it's not what you think, Ari. No. Hold
Okay, when I
Yes,
used to fast last year, he's just like, I'm like, oh, I'm craving this. He's like, you know, you should listen to those cravings.
But he's right though. He's right.
The only way is to indulge. You must indulge in the cravings.
Just
You have
do
to have
it.
the
It's
chicken
okay.
sandwich.
There's nothing wrong.
I want you to imagine that the world needs you to, Michael. That if you do this, the whole world will be okay.
No, I truly believe this. It just came in. It was the spirit was saying ever so humbly, like, you need to eat the chicken. I was like, what about my fast? Chicken sandwich. And I was
there's
like,
no such thing as fast.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The spirit was like, the fast is important, but the chicken sandwich is important.
It's more important.
Yes. Yes.
Makes you taller.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to break the 5'11".
Yeah.
I've been there for years.
You're not 5'11".
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
What? No. That's he's lying.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you're 6'2". You're 6'2".
I've been 5'11" since high school.
No.
I was like, okay, I should be 6 now.
No.
Like, oh no, you won't. The same.
I'm gonna come measure you.
I was like, I gotta be 6 foot now.
I'm gonna head down. I'll head down to Vegas, and
I was humbled. I was incredibly humbled. I was like, damn.
I thought you were like 6'5".
I used to walk like I was 6'2". What? You should. I walk like I'm 6'5". Nope. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, just stuck there. I'm not tripping though.
All right. So is Nina here?
Nina, sama.
Nina, ¿dónde estás? Oh, there she is. Oh no, that's not her. This is old message from her.
I think we got friend zoned, you guys.
Nina friend zoned us. She said she's ready. She sent me a message on Messenger saying she's ready. So, did she get a reading?
Gosh, what a great question. Yeah, she got a Triforce reading.
Okay. She said, okay, she's ready.
Okay.
So, let's,
all right, Ari goes first.
Okay,
Ari
fine.
goes first.
Okay. All right, since we're talking about aliens.
Yeah.
Get my galactic cards. All right, I'm going to call in Nina's higher self. All right, let me just talk a little bit about what I'm seeing that her higher self is wearing. It's white, like kind of like flowy, watery looking silk dress. And she's doing a lot of yoga moves. So a lot of flow with the divine feminine. I keep hearing, Nina, your higher self say, you're doing a great job embodying this energy, and keep going, keep flowing. So I think she keeps kind of emphasizing on purification. You're in it. Like you're at the state of purification right now. So you've done all the dark night of the soul stuff, and you're now at a state of like receiving. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Ooh, And it's funny because this one just jumped out. So you got the number 8, and the number 8 is the equivalent of the energy of infinity. And it's also, she keeps hearing, like infinite abundance coming your way, infinite energy, very energized feminine energy, as well as masculine to assist with the creative force coming in from the feminine. So that's the cosmic midwifery energy that's coming in. So you're bringing in that feminine, but you have the masculine within you to create it and to actually take action on that stuff, okay? Because you need both. It's not just the feminine that creates. The masculine is actually the one that takes that creation, those ideas, and assists with the manifesting process. So this is pretty cool. So a lot of Arcturian star seeds have that ability, you know, with the flow of the feminine coming in, purification as well. And she keeps indicating like kind of like there's like the pearl. There's a pearl that she's holding on to. And so this is why I see water energy. So I'm not sure if you've been like jumping into water or lakes or something like that, but I see you diving, okay? And that's where you receive these gifts, like the pearl of wisdom, things like that. And so let me see what else she's saying. Yeah, so this is a big deal for you right now. You just shifted a lot of the, kind of like you jumped timelines. You just shifted a lot of what, when you released during the Scorpio season, now you're back into that timeline of growth and abundance, okay? So there's like big things happening for you this coming year. Like this is the tempo that you're setting for 2020. That's what I'm hearing, like big energy that you're bringing in. Whew, a lot, a lot of progression with your career, with your business, big time. You're gonna start your own thing. Like it just like this big indicator that you're starting, you're gonna branch off into your own thing. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Nina.
That's beautiful. Yeah, for Nina, so what I was picking up is that the third lightning strike is like on its way. It's like fast approaching. You're in a place right now where essentially you're being retested on everything. So recently it's as if you got through this huge clash and you crossed this huge chasm and you took the leap of faith on you and started drawing all these things in. And now the universe is like, okay, things are going to be still for just a moment. But in that stillness, you're going to find all these questions that want to come back up from the fearful self. They're going to want to come back from old paradigms where they're like, are you sure you can handle this? Are you sure you can take on that? What if this turns out the way it did before? And it's like the most important thing is to be as steadfast in your convictions as possible and to understand that like when you doubled down on your intuition recently, like you didn't do it for no reason. The immediate results and effects from that might appear to be wanting or that there's potentially even more risk still to take. But as long as you're moving in that direction, you're moving in the right direction because your intuition is not misleading you right now. It's like you're literally on your path, like your specific crafted path that you've made for yourself. Like you sort of went off road and you forged your own, your own place in life. So keep doing that. Like keep moving no matter what. And anyone that is an emissary of your fearful self who brings that old paradigm back or who questions what you're doing, just remember to keep on saying, like, I'm the one who has to be concerned about what I'm doing. No one else is concerned about what I'm doing is relevant. Like in this part of my journey, in this part of my quest, me making these decisions, that's what's important because I'm the one who has to look back on this life, and being myself is the thing I want to look back and see. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up for you right now.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Nina, just so you know, the third lightning strike, metaphorical this time. This is like a metaphorical lightning bolt. It's like coming. Not literal ones like before.
Right off the bat, I got the Ace of Cups. So.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Okay, and it's coming directly from this King of Wands. So that lets us know who. But it's like a double dose of spirit for you, and you're already connected. Oh, we got another ace right here. You're winning. So this is victory. So you're stepping into a double dose of spirit. Okay, I don't usually pull the 6 card, but we do have death. So this completely confirms what I was channeling as Jax was sharing his message with you. And what I was getting was that you are in a particular place in your life right now where your soul is like Al Capone, and it's like, give me your energy, and like I'm going to fuck with your vibe whether you like it or not. I think it's because of the special nature of your soul, to where like you need a certain sense of purity around you. There's there's just a certain way people can't approach you, and there's a certain like aura, not aura, there's a certain energy and vibe, there we go, that needs to be maintained around you. It could come off as like pretentious and like primmy, but it's really not. You have a powerful sense of soul authority. So the best way to explain this in physical or human terms is to basically just picture your soul as a gangster that wants all the smoke. And like every single person who you're interacting with now, it's like your soul is a liaison and agent to make them get their shit together. Like every place where anyone doesn't have their shit together, your soul is just like, you know, you need to get your shit together, right? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, you have no business buying all this shit. You didn't even pay your rent, or like, your makeup looks trash, girl. Like, what's wrong with you?
That's what I've been saying about my makeup.
You know, you shouldn't be spending money on makeup when you owe me. Like, what's up? And like, I think there's a part of you that's fighting that part of your soul because it's like bad. It's like extremely critical. But what's happening is it's letting other people's souls know where they need to get on their shit, and that starts the process with them. The reason why this is weird is because consciously on the surface you could be having like casual conversations with these people because all this is happening at like a deep soul level, and for you, as it's happening, it's like showing the true nature of people. So you went through that process this past 6+ month years, and now you're connecting with spirit even deeper, to where your connections with others are going to be like even more cutthroat. I kind of just want to emphasize, if this isn't something that you're not necessarily aware of, you definitely will, and it's going to make light of if it's not something that's super consciously aware of, it could be just linked to certain habits you have. But I think this is something you're going to be really aware of, because like it's impossible for you to deal with people without you just noticing their flaws just outright. And like if you think that you're being mean, you're not. I think your soul is like here to do that, which is kind of amazing. So like you're coming into this double dose. This comes with like the 8 of Pentacles. So this seems to come from an entrepreneur right here that's kind of offering this love. I don't even see this as love though. I see this could be like a spirit guide who's been contracted to work with you, because like the way you're dealing with people's souls, I think it's leading you to an exorcism path. So we have like the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, which is basically saying that the work you're already consistently doing, if you're feeling like there's a lull, if you're feeling like, what is this going to ever lead anywhere? I don't think that's what you're feeling, but just in case, the work you're doing is securing your fortune. The 7 of Pentacles is just saying it's just you're building such a huge foundation. You just want to save the income you're making, but you're ending off like the year with victory. And the Ace of Swords death is you're attuning your connection with spirit, because you're getting ready to like cut people's souls with your sword. That's kind of the vision I got. Like, it's a sword of death. You can really denote lies people say, but I get that there's a purifying exorcist element to this, where, I mean, within mid conversation, you're saying a word that triggers someone's soul, and you may not know that might have released subconscious memories, or you did know because you're just cutting to the core of someone's bullshit. So the Ace of Swords is victory through your current situation. That's starting with the Ace of Cups, coming into a double dose of spirit, and you really stepping into a more entrepreneurial position. And that Ace of Swords is coming with the death, but the there's a practical understanding of it. The main thing that I'm getting is like you're cutting and killing souls. It's kind of badass. And then we have the Five of Pentacles under that was talking a lot about you coming out of a feeling of lack, especially if you feel like you don't have a lot of money right now. And I'm gonna also pull one romance oracle card deck. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Because what's going to happen is that Ace of Cups is going to come in and you're going to be feeling bubbly. Mind you, this is new. This is new energy. So you're going to be feeling bubbly, rose tinted glasses, and you want to just flirt. Like, just share that energy to people and like enjoy that, my friend. Honeymoon with the 1-2.
Nice. That's funny because I kept seeing her walking away from like doing her own thing from other people, you know, a group of people. She's just like, no, I'm doing my own thing. I don't need you guys.
Heck yeah. Well, next, you guys, we've got Lexi. Lexi, are you here with us?
Huh.
And yeah, Kay, there should be four people ahead, and then we should be able to work with you. So that's going to be awesome. You're very welcome.
What's Lexi getting? A reading?
Lexi, I almost said Rexy, like T-Rex. Lexi's getting a Triforce reading.
Okay, awesome. She's here.
Awesome. Good. All right, Lexi. So I think we should have Ari start again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we'll do it.
Okay. All right, Lexi, and calling in your higher self. Right away, as soon as I was like, okay, there's a guide that just came in with your higher self, and this is like it looks like a Native American guide. He says he's a fire walker. I'm not really sure what that is. Okay, so what he's showing me is the fire walker, like your energy is, you know, coinciding with his. Okay, so this is I guess a thing about having the, you know, I guess you're going and you're walking through fire, but it's not touching you, it's not scathing you, it's not burning you, it's nothing, you're untouchable. Okay, and he's showing himself walking through the fire and you at the same time, kind of like you and him merge together and then walking through the fire, and you're just like unscathed. And it's like pretty interesting that he's referring to you as one too. And it's just remembering, he's like, remember that. Okay, every difficulty that you may have perceived, you're coming out of it unscathed. Okay, there's this big thing that is kind of like you see this before it happens. He says it like you kind of predict an outcome before it happens, especially with people who are testing you, right? As soon as they try to test your gangster, pretty much. As soon as they try to test you, you already know their outcome. Like that's why you're not now that, like, before you used to be worried about it, like you're just like, why are these people showing up, right? Now you're just like, eh. Like, because you already know what's going to happen to them if they continue on that course with you, and testing your patience, testing, you know, that line, you know. And so that to me represents a growth pattern within you, that you're just like, okay, Firewalker, I'm unscathed. Whatever happened in the past doesn't happen anymore, because I have learned to detach. I have learned to understand that I'm not the problem, it's them. You know, they are the ones that have an issue, not me. And that's why the whole blame game that you were doing, because he says you blame yourself for these things a lot. Like, what am I doing wrong? Why am I attracting these types of situations, things like that? And he's like, you're not. You bother people like this. Like people who are not within their own, like their own truth, who are not showing their truth, get bothered by you because you're very truthful. Those are the people who hide behind masks, and you don't hide behind a mask, you know. And so that's why they know this, and it bothers them. It bothers them that you have that much confidence to be yourself. And so that's what he's showing. It's like, this is pretty, like, just a reminder, a friendly reminder that you're going to be fine. That the more that you have confidence in yourself, the more that you are yourself, the less that you're going to have to deal with people like that. Okay. So that's pretty, to me, I think that's awesome.
So, are you all finished, Ari?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm done.
Okay, there's a delay over on my end. So, Lexi, the number one thing that I was picking up is that you're in this place right now, which is sort of like being in the, like an entertainer, or being like a creator of material, a creator of art out into the world. And so, through your codes, it feels like this is going to be manifesting as you'll be receiving a lot of transmissions, a lot of codes, and you're going to want to, you know, create these and start broadcasting them even more. This is all about essentially putting yourself out into the world, and specifically choosing to be as visible as possible, being in the position where you can broadcast something you believe is going to help someone, that will heal them, that will bring in joy, and that you'll be able to do so fearlessly. That you'll be able to do so in a way that you feel you were called to, and that you then get rewarded to, because you, of course, you were called to it. You know, it was part of your soul journey, and part of the action you were taking on it was genuine and authentic and real, and it was raw. And that's why you're in this process of creation right now. And with this creation process, you know, I think what's going to happen is you're going to come across both some very fervent support, and you're going to come across some people that are definite, like, naysayers, or trying to invalidate something that you're doing. And so it's really important you have like this iron skin right now, that you be as visible as possible, and understand that opens you up to being vulnerable, and that you potentially could be hurt in this space of vulnerability, but that it's worth it, because you'll be able to receive the joy, the excitement, and the adventure that you want. Because I feel for you that these next 2 months aren't going to challenge you as in doubt, or a challenge is in like a specific person. I feel the challenge is going to be some of the good things that will be happening in your life that will almost feel suspicious. And so you're going to have to be able to say, I accept this good thing in my life, and I'm still open, and I'm still creating. And at no point to go with the temptation that'll be there, which is to kind of close down and sort of, you know, put the shell up and make sure no one can get in, because the people of the world, the people of the collective need you right now. Like that, you know, and it's your decision to what degree you accept that responsibility. But it's like the creation, your spirit creations are something that it just feels like people need energetically. And so it's the next 2 months will be like, create as much as possible, get yourself out there as much as possible, be visible. Like that's the number one thing, like be visible.
So
piss on them. Yeah.
That's a Leo right there. Her Leo's like, fuck them.
There we go.
That's exactly what you interrupted me. What I was going to say lastly was, by the way, you should piss on them. That's the way to go.
That's the best advice I've ever heard.
Yeah. It's the dogs figured that out a long time ago. Sometimes you just gotta just mark your territory. Yeah, that's a very simple equation.
Something about urine. Some people drink it.
I don't think it's common enough to flatly throw that. I don't think that's done enough. I think it's done. If it can be counted on one hand, how many people do that on purpose in the world, then it's not.
Why don't you ask?
There's communities of people who do this.
That, right? That's the
I'm just a naive, innocent Libra, I guess.
I mean, you're right. I can't count more than people in my hand personally in my life.
There you go. See?
Does it?
And if you could, then we would have just learned something about you.
Gemini is mini Scorpio.
On that note, your reading starts off with getting murked, like death. It comes next to the Three of Swords. So we're looking at the end of a difficult situation, then unexpectedly out of the blue, and like literally this cup is coming out of the blue. It's amazing. There's a solution that literally leads into you clouding up and experiencing an amazing level of fortune. So if we break that down, um, I don't know if you're going through incredibly intense moments of anxiety, because the Ten of Swords is pretty much talking about at present you're giving up right now, and you may even feel betrayed because there's a lot of effort that's gone into this, and it doesn't have to really deal with you, and this doesn't have to be bad as it is. The Ten of Swords could be really amazing if you're dealing with this like very difficult situation and it's finally over. It's like finally dead. And you may be expecting to sacrifice certain things because whatever it could be a project you're working on, it could be a relationship, it could be just a phase in your life that's over for good, and you're making sacrifices. But unexpectedly, this is the key here, I don't think you're aware, because this is over, you're contemplating, you're like, well, what am I really going to do now? And unexpectedly, like literally, as you're contemplating your emotions, which is interesting because the moon is in Gemini right now. So in 2.5 days, it's going to be in Cancer. And this is when this is going to happen, because this is the moon in Cancer card. And like out of thin air, like bam, a solution comes to you that you're not even looking at because you're contemplating at these cups, and like you got the world on your hands. Shortly after, you're going to be making plans with what you want to do with this new opportunity. And the Eight of Wands is talking about it coming underway literally instantly. And this is going to set you up with a new foundation, which I think was what you're going for. The Emperor could be a masculine figure too, but I see this as this process is you stepping into your own individual masculine power. Because that Two of Wands, Eight of Wands is like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. This is what I want my brand to represent. And then boom, baby. But that literally comes after some shit fucks up, and like you need to kind of like contemplate, and then this idea could boom. And then I have separation. I don't know if you're single, but time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So if you're single, then this is talking about you're just not really going to be focusing on love like that at all, because you're going to let your heart sink, because there's a lot of passion you're ready to discover, especially as a Leo. Like you're going to enjoy being single. You're going to work more on your money. You're going to enjoy being single because you're going to realize like, wow, there's so much passion I have to explore, and you're not really going to rush to get in a relationship. And that's what's just going to make more people attracted to you. So you'll definitely have more options.
Awesome. So she
That's
confirmed, she said that she's having issues with a person that she thought was her friend. And she is single, and she says she's taking care of business more.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense. Appreciate that. So it could be the end of that friendship then.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. Okay, so she said no.
So next, yeah. So Sadie, are you still here with us?
Sadie-sama. I am so close to ordering some
no time for love, only alien abductions.
Said like a true Aquarius.
I'll order it for you. I'll order it, Michael. I'll agree to something right now. I'll totally do it.
I think
100%.
I think you may be my best friend.
If you're questioning my abilities, just you wait. If you don't think I can.
He is a fallen angel, I agree.
I'm gonna send ungodly amounts of chicken to you.
Oh, you are my best friend.
Yeah.
You are my best friend. Karma is close too.
Dangerous levels.
Sadie is here.
Excellent. All right. So, Ari, you get to go first.
All right.
I'm gonna eat all that chicken.
I love bossing around Ari. This is great.
I like to let you feel like you have power.
Let me feel like it. Yeah, that's weird because I'm totally working. Really it's worked the whole time. That's bizarre. Awkward, but whatever. Guess we'll see.
Wow.
Okay, Sadie. So I'm gonna call in your higher self.
Oof.
Well, I haven't used this card deck in a very long time, so I'm like really floaty right now. This energy of this card deck. That's why I don't use it that much. Because I'm like, woo, somewhere else, guys. Ooh, okay, Sadie. So you got the Chokma, which is the right eye of wisdom. So we're gonna go ahead and connect with this energy. Why did the first thing that popped in, the Eye of Ra, as soon as I said that, bam, Eye of Ra. And so, yes, wisdom, Chokma, in the tree of life, that's where, that's the eye of God, the all-seeing eye. Understanding your abilities, that's what I keep hearing from your higher self, is understanding how to use them. Another thing that she keeps saying is stop the comparisons. Okay, stop comparing yourself. You are where you're supposed to be. Your gifts are unique to your soul and they serve a purpose. Okay, the way that you perceive things is very different. This is very unique. Kind of like the clairvoyance that you have. It's kind of like impressions. Like I see kind of like watercolors, and then I see like you having the claircognizance that comes in, or the clear insight that you are able to interpret. Like for some reason I'm seeing like that psychology, those cards where like, what does this mean? Like the ink blob, and you're just like, this is what this means, and it's like huge wisdom and insight onto something that no one else would ever even think of. Like everybody's just like, what? I don't see that. No, you don't, because you're not wise like that. You know, like that's what your higher self is saying. You have a unique point of view, perspective about the world, and the way that you're harnessing your gifts. Okay, very different. And understand that this is just how you work. Okay, self-confidence needs to be honed in on even more when it comes to this stuff. That's why the whole mental chatter of you comparing gifts is not it's not like it's a negative thing. It's more like you're harder on yourself. Like you're very much of a perfectionist, and this is coming from like influence from your parents, you know, things like that, which you know, that's not, to me it's not a bad thing. It's more like they want you to be better than them. Okay, because you're carrying on the lineage. So understand that. It's a big deal. Okay, so make sure that you work on that. On any negative chatter that comes up, just be like, no, you know, just tell yourself, pretty much just like you're talking to yourself, like, shut the fuck up. I got this. All right, so that's what it is. That wisdom is there. It's always been there, and you know it. Okay, so that's what I have for you. She
for
said
me,
to her today. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I was seeing her comments come through. That's crazy, right?
Awesome. Yay. Okay, I'm
weird.
done.
It looks like several of the comments disappeared, but they were here before. I wonder what happened. But Sadie, so for me, what I'm picking up is that you're in this state of pretty radical change right now, and it feels like you're in an activation state. Like literally yesterday with the activation energy from the galaxy, it was like everyone is being called to expand right now. We're all being called to expand And that expansion applies to everything. It means that literally whatever the goal was, whatever we thought the maximum value of something was, whatever we thought our greatest potential was, now it's been expanded even more. And so there's like the good and bad with that. There's the excitement with that and the passion with that. And there's also the responsibility with that. The really important thing for you right now to just understand is that your intuition is going to keep leading you into the right places. So listen to it, but also understand that the way in which you hear intuition, it's going to be shifting quite a bit. It feels like this is a lot of body stuff. So there's like deep empathic clairtangency and like claircognizance as well. And with it, it's like with this expansion, it honestly feels like you're going to be part of a spiritual journey that you're not even necessarily looking for, and it's going to be sort of simultaneous with the physical path that you're on in life. It feels like the two of them are going to be so parallel and so perfectly aligned, it will almost look like you can't tell where one begins and the other ends. And it's like right now, it's extremely important to look for information whenever you're called to go seek it out, but to understand that you have the information you need within. And it's just a really important time to trust that 100%, especially because it feels like you're about to attract a lot of energy that will require some type of spiritual problem solving, and that you'll have the position to essentially, take on that spiritual problem solving, or to kind of like move off in your own direction. And it feels like you're going to want to fix the problems as they come up. You're going to want to because you believe you can, and you'll want to take on that responsibility. And because of that, it's like you'll have to make sure that you're trusting yourself without even a shadow of a doubt, that you're trusting everything that comes through, and that you're listening to it, because even though people can be wrong, intuition can't. Intuition knows exactly what vibration it's picking up and what area it's in. So anyways, yeah, I would just say it's definitely a good time for that. And just be ready. These next few days, without you doing anything, your energy is just going to be shifting. Like I'm feeling like the next 3 days, like if you take time to meditate, you'll feel the cosmic energy around you just literally like clicking and locking and unlocking, like just almost like readjusting, like you're being just, reborn. So it's going to be really intense stuff, but it looks like so positive. It looks so abundant, but most of all, it looks like you'll be rich in like the certainty. And that's what's going to feel the best, is like knowing that you're creating your stability right now.
Awesome. I kept getting like a energy coming, and I was like, holy shit, she's getting a lot of that.
Yeah.
I have good news. A dream for you is coming true. I don't know how you feel about being famous, but yeah. I'm gonna start here with the temperance. So this is you right now. When Ari was calling in your higher self, I caught a glimpse, and your higher self is like extremely masculine. There's like a now it makes sense why like you're having to like cut the negative self-talk, because like you have supreme authority. You're actually like right now you're getting your life together, you're moderating your life. There's a healthy balance in your life that you have actually instilled. I think you've cut out some toxic behaviors or some toxic people, and you've added some cooler stuff. So you have like an amazing like balance that you're cultivating. And specifically, it seems like you're a plug, like you're connecting with higher powers. This higher power I feel you're connecting with is your higher self. And it's like instituting a lot more of your own authority through you. So the reason why this is relevant is this is you. Like you're literally just focused on what you're doing in your life. You got these cups here. And now we see this highly influential whippersnapper, I'm just joking, super passionate individual. Like they're looking at you over here. Like you have this healthy balance. And now this person who's very well known, like whoever this person is, they're very influential, and you've caught their attention, and they're making a beeline to you. And the thing that's cool about this is that like they want to put in like the six of pentacles is unexpected, because they see what you're doing and they see how they can help. You have something that they want and need, and they know that they have what you want and need, and you're gonna like balance each other's resources, and it's gonna be really dope because like I don't think you may be. This experience is going to let you know how much more capable you are, because there's certain things you do that you don't really see as a big deal, but the way that this person is going to show you how much it is in demand, you're gonna be feeling yourself. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, I could do this. Like I could do. You're not gonna be negatively self-talking. You'll be like, I'm the shit. Like I could do this and that. But this person, there's certain things that you lack right now that you're like saving up for. That person has the money. That person has the resources, and it's gonna be like an even balance. Like you're both kind of coming through. Some say the Six of Pentacles is inequality, so it may seem like that person has so much more than you do, right? Maybe they have millions of followers and you don't, but like it really balances out. It seems like when on the surface, but like it makes up for it. And like what happens after that is the Two of Pentacles, and it comes with the Star here because whatever passion or hobby you have, you're gonna make money from this. If you like, you may be able to quit working a job you don't like. I don't think you do work a job you don't like, but like regardless, this is specifically this whole process is gonna take what you love to do and get you paid. You're gonna be investing in new money, and the cool thing about this is it's urging you to trust in new income streams that this influence may really bring. It's going to be really awesome. Once again, it suggests something new is underway, like a new venture, and you're just having to be productive. So with the Ace of Wands and the, oh, that's fine. With the Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, check this out. So like, I get the sense that this person is going to have you invest in something with them, if this is a person, or it could also denote a new direction you take. But no. I sense this is someone highly influential that is feeling you and is seeing you, right? And like you're gonna get instant income from this. Like we're talking about 4 figures of income that you invest. It's like you have the product. This person who you're meeting has the network, and like you both profit instantly, like within 2 months. So yeah, this is gonna happen within this cycle. And so the romance card we have, I want to say that one more time. Like seriously, I say it again. So it's like you have the juice, you have the connect, and then this person who sees it is like, okay, let me help set you up because I know people who want what you have now. And then you're going to be super busy, and like instantly, like it's not like over certain months, like you're significantly upgrading your income instantly, and you're getting recognized. Boom. So we also have chemistry. There's a strong romantic attraction here, and true love, baby. This is a once in a lifetime romance. This is the romance of a lifetime. So if you're with someone, this is definitely talking about establishing more of that connection. But if you're not, yeah. And I also got to give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. That was fun.
That is super cool.
Awesome.
Messages coming out.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, let me give myself a rating. I hope I get
right? Yeah.
Right? I'm like, I'm about to purchase one for me.
Now, next we have Carolyn. We have Carolyn K. Canuta. And then we have Kim for Ari. And then we have Jennifer for a Triforce reading. So we have got all kinds of stuff going on. Let me put Ari's here. Awesome. Okay. All right. So let's take a look. So I guess, yeah. Who wants to start? Carolyn, are you here? Let us know in the comments if you're all ready to go.
Triforce reading?
Yeah.
Carolyn Quartz?
Yeah. Carolyn's, okay. Yeah, she's here. So okay. She's here, and then after we have 2 more, and then you can do a reading with Kim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me grab. Oh, where is it? Here it is. The fairy deck. All right, Carolyn. So we're going to call in your higher self. A lot of water energy coming in. Mer person energy. I don't think I have a mer person deck, but we'll see. Woo, girl. Okay, so 2 of these cards pop right out. So it's the Magician and the Sun. Okay. So with the Magician, I don't know why I keep hearing mer person, but anyway, with the Magician, you are creating your reality. So it feels like there's business, like there's business and influence and money. That's where that, okay, so that makes sense. So that's where that mer person is, like kind of like the buried treasure underneath the sea. He's guiding you down there. Okay. As soon as you get rid of any type of fear of receiving, okay, because you are a giver, and they keep emphasizing you give a lot of your resources. If you have resources, you're willing to give. If you have love, you're willing to give. But you tend to hold back a little bit on receiving because you feel like it's not like you don't. It's not like you don't need it, but kinda like you're like, I already have enough. No, girl, you receive it. Like you better receive it. Okay. So that's what it is. It's like you're at the magician state, you're gonna receive as well as give, okay, create. Another thing that the mer person is showing me is that buried treasure underneath the sea. That's yours. Okay. It's waiting there for you. And so, yes, you can do whatever you want with it, but they're showing kind of like business savvy type of investments. Okay, like investing on yourself, investing on something that you know that it's gonna actually provide a stable home for you, a stable foundation, as well as higher education. I can bring that too. So that's pretty cool. So the sun energy as well. So this is all about your any type of plan that you might have implemented, that you're moving forward with that. Okay. There is a lot of kind of like leading the way, a leadership role. A lot of like talking, a lot of like counseling, kind of like influencing. And it's not a bad influence. It's you being the influencer so that people could strive for the best, their best version of themselves, things like that. It's kind of like you are manifesting this through your own hard work that you've done within yourself as well. Okay, so you're giving commentary, you're influencing people to strive for their best self, you know, and live their best life because you yourself are experiencing it as well. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of like people coming to you for advice, a lot of that happening. I'm sure you already have it. But because you are a giver, that's what I keep hearing. She gives a lot of it. So that's definitely cool. You're heading somewhere that it's leading you to like big rewards, big influence, big like leadership, like a big leadership role, big time. Right. So that's what I have for you.
Yeah, I would say the energy I pick up for you is definitely going off of what Ari said, all about leadership. For me, it's like you're specifically going to have to really get comfortable with the Aries energy of the Emperor. You're going to have to get comfortable with calling the shots in a lot of different ways to make your quest come to life. And it's almost as if the universe is going to be not testing you, but putting you in these positions over and over again where you are in the right to say something that's kind of difficult to say, but by saying it, things get done the right way, they get done better, they get done more efficiently, and there's more, abundance that comes out of the actions you're taking. Whereas you're going to have the Cancerian temptation of saying, well, I just won't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I mean, this is only a few bucks here. This is only a few bucks there. Like, yeah, that person didn't do a perfect job, but they did good. And it's like, it's going to be all about saying like, no, the quality has to be like this particular thing, like whatever you set it to, it's dead serious and it means something. And if people aren't matching up to that, you're going to have to be the emperor and say, like, that's not good enough. That's wrong. You know, like, this situation's right. This situation's what I paid for or what I signed a contract for. This situation is not. And so you're going to have to be very serious, because no one's going to interfere and give you any kind of justice externally. You're literally going to have to be the person in charge of making sure that justice is had for you, whereas it would be a lot easier to kind of let things slide. But the thing is, it's like, there's a difference between going with the flow and letting your boundaries get crossed. And the going with the flow, like, of course there's imperfections that happen here and there, but you know, if your boundaries are getting crossed, it's always going to be something that, even if it's not lethal immediately, will become that way. And so, yeah, it's going to be just be about getting comfortable with that, and especially with people you really love, because it feels like everything in your career path is very closely connected to friendships, deep friendships, and even friendships that haven't happened yet. But you're going to meet people, and you're going to just be delighted by their existence. And then you'll have to be in this kind of uncomfortable position to say, like, this is what it's got to be. And by doing that, you'll free yourself, and you'll give yourself success. You will be the only obstacle that could be in your way, which means you'll have the power to not be in your own way, you know?
Yeah.
OMG, the quality has to be perfect with me. Yeah. A little testing spot. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's not impossible. This is very much something you can do. It's something you have all the skill sets for. You've got the, you know, all the equipment emotionally for handling this and the responsibility yourself, because you've worked so hard so much of your life. But yeah, now it's the time where you'll have to, it's going to be all about, you know, assertive delegation, forceful delegation. Like, this is who does what, you know?
Yep. She's a born leader.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I just pulled so far the most amazing spreads right now.
Oh.
Yeah, you about to get blindsided by love. Okay.
I love you, Michael.
Just kidding.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're talking to someone right now. I don't know if you have an unrequited love right now, but I'm not going to talk about that part. So the first two parts of this reading suck ass. They suck a lot. We have the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. It's just like, you don't want to be around other people. You're irritable. You're pissed off. I actually feel like this 5 of Swords is you. Like, feeling like telling people off. I think you're dealing with a lot of stupid idiots. Usually, that I've been there. It's just like, oh, you just don't want to be bothered right now. And the 10 of Wands is like, you can't even trust people to delegate work to. That could be an issue, but it's like, you're busy. It's like, no wonder you might be irritable. If this is not you, then this is talking about a douchebag that you're arguing with. Okay, like this 5 of Swords is not fun. It's very scattered mind. This could also just be a scattered mind. Like, you're not really focused. You have a lot of like burden and responsibility you're expecting to take care of. Okay. I don't really want to coat this with anything positive. This fucking sucks. Okay. And that's why this reading is so amazing, because everything looking forward, this is the present situation, and this is what you expect. Okay. So I'm going to pull unexpected, near future, and far future. And let me tell you, it looks like unexpectedly your wish comes true, and then your whole world just
the sun too.
right? It's like everything just takes a 180. Like, I actually love my life now. And I hate saying that, because I don't think you ever hated your life. I think you like your life a lot. But I just want you to know there is, as soon as this week, a super dramatic 180 happening in your life. Like, unexpectedly, your every wish comes true. And that leads into you being happy as fuck, because like every single wish of yours has come true. And then the 3 of Wands is like enterprising. It's like, oh yeah, I have a photo shoot at the end of the week. I got to do the, it's like your long-term plans, they're in motion. You're going to have a lot of stuff that you're doing every day, and you're gonna set plans, you're gonna be taking off those plans. But this is amazing. How the hell do we go from here to here? How do we go from, oh my gosh, bitch, I'm gonna cut you, to, oh my gosh, I'm so happy? And of course, it's a soulmate situation. I think you're gonna get that good, deep loving, and it's gonna be very, 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 very amazing. The Six of Cups is a card of innocence, actually, and purity. So, if this is a soulmate, this is definitely talking about connecting with someone who both of you feel like you've known each other forever, and it's just effortless. And I think that's why you feel like your wish comes true. And you're just going to be so happy. The Six of Cups could also be comfort, and you just start to feel really good. It's Sun in Scorpio, so that means that this is going to happen before within these 11 days, like before the season is over. And I just kind of want to emphasize, are you ready to be happy? Because like this is like next step. And I need to note that this is so unexpected, because this is what you're expecting. You're expecting like, oh my gosh, I have to finish these reports, I have to finish my work, I have to pay these fucking bills, I have to take care of this and this. And it's like, no, dude, like your whole wish, like everything you've ever wanted is coming true. So the first time I shuffled it, I got separation, and I was like, that's not a happy card. So I'm gonna reshuffle it, and now I got unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And stay optimistic about your love life, okay? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So this is interesting, because if that Six of Cups is a soulmate, there could be someone who has curved you, who you felt was your soulmate for the longest time, and they were like, I'm not feeling you, like you're not my soulmate. And your optimistic thinking is now bringing it around, because you were right. Maybe they were your soulmate. Another interpretation here is because you're releasing unrequited loves, or because in the vein of separation, because you've taken this break. If love is the central theme of what's manifesting now, then the unrequited love or separation is done with, and the optimism on your love life is really just what's bringing this in. But I just pulled, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So this could be an unrequited love. The one might have curved you, and now unexpectedly it's like, oh my God, you were right. I am the one for you. And you're just like, oh my God, I'm so happy, blah, blah, blah. I don't even care about all the annoying stuff in my life anymore. And bam, okay, new fresh feelings on the way. We could even see some proposals.
Heck yeah.
It's about to go down.
Yeah, it is. I would say this has been the most active Scorpio season in all of existence.
Shoot.
I can't think of another Scorpio season that had this much action in it.
It's already over.
Well, technically no. Like it's, we got a little bit more action. I feel like there's going to be a crescendo in like about 5 days from now. It'll be like the final blast.
That's true.
We'll see. Maybe it is over.
Into Sagittarius. Oh no! I was just saying figuratively. Like we still got,
okay.
yeah. It's we're already at the end of it,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Anne wants to get on the Triforce action. It's exactly how it sounds. Okay. So we have Kay, Jennifer, Kanuta, and Anne. Kanuta is a gentleman, and he said Kay could go before him. And I appreciate that.
Snap.
I do want to say, as you guys noticed, the night has fallen. And so it's getting dark out here. I don't have my lights.
The night has fallen.
The night has fallen. I probably have enough time for us to do like Kay, and then we can either go live again later tonight, or we could just privately through Messenger reach out to people and do their readings, or do it like on another live as well. But whatever system you guys think works best, let me know.
Okay.
Would you guys want to go live again tonight, like in a few hours, or is that something where we'd want to do it through Messenger?
Whatever.
I would prefer Messenger. That one.
Okay,
yeah,
that's fine. So
okay.
Kim, I'll message you in a little bit.
Yeah, and for anyone that wants it live, then we'll just plan another time to go live sometime in the next couple days. So if we have any open time in your guys' schedule, I know I can make time for it.
Me too.
Awesome. So yeah, Kay, are you here with us? I know the energies are beautiful. They're so incredible and transformative. They have I have loved this Libra and Scorpio season. These have been the best. It's just been it's been so so transformative. I think visibly transformative. I don't think I've ever seen a season go by where it's like everybody was looking around and seeing the same transformation opportunities when it comes to leaving friendships and relationships and careers that they don't want anymore, and then taking on the things they do want. I'm seeing so many people empower themselves recently, so it's just awesome. It's so encouraging.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you guys.
So proud of all of you guys.
Every morning I wake up and I say, what would Ari and Michael do?
Dude, dip out.
And then so first I just emulate what Ari would do, and I walk up and insult someone, and slap them or something, and then I do what Michael would do. You know how Ari does,
and then just be like, peace.
Ari has a history, and we'll we won't get into that. But with Michael, then he, I lay out cards for them, and I just sort of charm them and woo them like Michael does, and I do their love readings. So that's what I wake up and do every day. Woo-woo. It's all because of you guys.
Wooing people.
Kay's here. Past few days I've been getting the bad head spins. How much is coming? Yeah, seriously. Regulate it, Lexi. Regulate all of the energies coming in. Remember that you own them. Once they're in your space, that you're possessed by you. So if you have a bunch of nervous energy come in, it might feel bad that there's all that nervous energy, but remember, you own that energy. It belongs to you, and you can transform it into something different. So all this universal energy that's coming in, transform it into something powerful, powerfully positive, powerfully effective, or, strong in the ways that you need it. Or piss on it.
Or piss on it, yeah.
That will always be an option. And you think, what would Jax do? God, what do you come up with? What's your answer? What do I
Jax
do?
Is like...
I'm really curious.
For 10 days.
I guess you must just be charming and handsome, I guess, because that must be what you're doing.
Contemplative. That's what Jax would do. Contemplate on the right.
I stare out windows a lot.
Strategy.
I stare out windows way too much. I just look. I have one hand on the window and I just gaze out, across the land. And I do that a bizarre amount of time per day, just separate times, not one time for a long time. I do that a lot. I just gaze places.
He just gazes and thinks about puns all day.
That's why they call me Jax the Gazer. I just am gazing around all over the place, and just how it is. So Kay is here. So sorry, it's time to start with you. It's your turn.
Me? Okay. Okay, Kay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, Childish Gambino sweatpants. Yep. It's from a song, Ari.
Okay.
Yeah. It's based off a true story, which is based off the novel.
Oh, God.
Okay. Calm yourself.
I used to have this one Black Echo jacket when I was in high school, and it was pointed. So it would say I was in the Black KKK or something like that.
That Chappelle the Chappelle skit, remember? He's blind.
The very
my
first
God.
skit of the Chappelle show.
Yeah.
The very first skit ever. That was it.
All right. Anyway. All right. So we're gonna call in your higher self, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull some cards. Let's see.
Oh.
All right. By the way, Ari also posted the link for the song that it's from, so now you can educate yourself.
Oh, thanks. All right, so that's what I thought. Okay, Kay, I know you don't. Your higher self is saying you don't have enough time sometimes to do things for yourself. But there is an influence that's opposing your energy at this time. It feels like at work, work influence, maybe a coworker. So we're gonna start with that one because you got the 5 of spring, and so this is kind of like just not getting along. You are very charismatic. You definitely get along with everyone, but for some reason this person just can't like get along with everyone like you do. It's easy for you. You're very charismatic, you're very caring, but this person is just like kind of like that person that you just want to grab and like, stop being so freaking mad, like, you know, like, or negative. So there is kind of like a difference of opinion in the way that things are done at work. You have your way and they have theirs. It feels like it's someone who has a little bit more authority. You're kind of like at odds with that because you are very caring and they are more like scientifically minded, where they're like, we're just going to do the job and that's it, you know. And you're like, no, you actually have to go in there and talk to the patient. You know, like see them as a human being. You know, this is how you present your energy, who you really are. You're a caring person, you're a nurturer, and you're here to assist in that way. So it kind of boggles your mind when you're confronted with someone who doesn't have the same opinions or the same procedures when it comes to care for someone who's sick, because you're a healer, of course, and they're just like, give me money. And to you, it bothers you to no end how anyone who works in that facility or in that capacity of being a caretaker or a caregiver can have that mentality. And so that being said, understand that what we're only focusing on the external stuff, right? Negative stuff and stuff like that. But we have to understand that sometimes people who end up this way is because they have been disappointed along the way, or they just don't have the passion for the job like you do. Okay, they don't have that spark that ignited their passion to care like you do, and you've been doing this for a very long time, and so, you know, you just don't understand how anybody could lose that passion, you know, for caring for people. They're burnt out, you know, these people are burnt out. Okay, you are too, but you still are present, you know, you're still taking every day and caring, even though you don't feel good and you might be sick or you might have headaches and you might, you know, you're still presenting the happy, lovable, you know, energy to those who need that. Okay. Okay, and so the next one you got was the forest spring. So this is an indicator that things are going to start to be, you know, they're going to start to get better. Okay, this is just a time in kind of like, again, the energies of this season is a lot of ugliness comes up. And so you just have to navigate through that. You know, you just have to understand, okay, they're on their own, you know, path. I'm on this one. And just be the, I guess you could say, be the person that you already are, and you know that you are, and you don't have to change your attitude or the way that you perceive things just to satisfy them. Okay. So with the forest spring, you're going to start to transform in energy at work, and it's going to start to die down. It's going to start to get a little bit more smoother and peaceful. Okay, because you kind of like emulate the, I would say, like the nurse, energy, like the nurse of the year type of energy. This is a person you really want to be like, as a nurse. That's what you emulate. Your higher self is like radiating this. And so that being said, a lot of people look up to you. They may not say it or show it at this time, but they really do look up to you because you transform their mentality sometimes. Sometimes they just want to give up and quit. And you're just like, no, let's go, let's do this, like you're just like enthusiastic. And so they're saying, the forest spring is showing you, hey, these transformations are happening internally. You're planting seeds, therefore they're going to blossom, in the spring. So just continue to be you and just let them deal with whatever it is that they're dealing internally, but you already planted that seed of like gratitude pretty much. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Kay.
That's beautiful. Yeah, Kay, for me, like the thing that comes through the most is not so much any advice. It's more so like, it's just like an energy. I just want to send you some Mars energy and remind you that it's really important that you're brave over these next couple months, that you understand you have what it takes to make it through what seems to be like an endless stream, like this endless chasm of like, hard work that you have to do and things you have to figure out. And like all this stuff is going on very chaotically. And it feels like this is just a matter of really connecting with your strength, connecting with your inner Mars, connecting with also your inner Venus in a way, but particularly the masculine energy, because it feels like the masculine energy for you is going to be a vehicle that carries your very high natural feminine strength, which you have. So it's like the masculine has to find its balance right now. So what I want to do is just send you some energy. So I want you to just take a nice, slow, deep breath. I want to start just drawing in some of this energy. We're going to send this your way. I want you to focus on your shoulders and your upper back. Feel this warm energy begin to move in to your shoulders and upper back. Feel it travel up the spine, up the neck, top of the skull. Feel this energy just begin to change everything. Just to feel like you are awakened and invigorated and ready to move, ready to take action, ready to feel yourself in a very fiery energy and fiery state, engaging with all of your natural fire, because it feels like there's this deep connection with other people who are going to have something to say or something to like, almost like try and get you to turn back from what you're doing, or try to make you doubt yourself, or to question yourself. And it's like, you need to be a fire so wild and so strong that literally like the tall grass of these different people is just like not even a problem. Like it's not even in your way. Like you don't even tolerate or engage with any energy that is on that low vibration. So when people are passing judgment, when people are doing different things, be like the roaring fire, be the wildfire, and continue to grow and to climb and to move forward, because it's time for that. Like it's time for you to do that, because the thing is, this clearing of the metaphorical forest opens you up to really regrow and to give yourself your own oasis, because like you're the one who's in charge of putting yourself back out again. And that's exactly what you'll be doing. Once you've reached this certain location, this destination in life, it'll feel like now you're creating sort of a wellspring of more liquid energy opportunities, where it's like much more about your feelings and much less about the physical action. But it feels like right now it's all about engaging with the fire and bringing it out here into the physical. So I hope that helps, because it's going to be a pretty exciting next few weeks for you.
Night really has fallen. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's darkness time now.
Hey.
I knew you were gonna say something.
I was at an ayahuasca ceremony, and like I was channeling really deeply, like, oh yeah, I represent the dark. I thought I was a light worker, I'm a light, but I actually represent the dark, and like I'm more meant to be in the dark side. And the person who led the ayahuasca ceremony was like, that's why you're black.
Holy shit!
I was like, oh.
I'm like, damn. What the fuck?
He said it just so matter of fact and casual. I was like, oh.
No tact whatsoever.
You're black. That's because you're black. Yep, just like that. Oh man.
That must be why I am too.
Yep. I see you, Jax.
No, ayahuasca's a truly magical plant.
Shout out to David Palmer.
Yeah. Why?
What happened?
This is you.
No.
Mr. Eighth House.
Yeah.
All right. Bottom card we have here is the Ace of Swords. So you are kicking ass, and then you're taking the names of the asses you are kicking.
That is K.
Yep, it's an extreme victory card. So right off the bat, right off the jump, there's an epiphany that you're realizing and a truth you can speak that is going to mercilessly trigger the fuck out of people. And I really don't think they're gonna like what you're saying. I'm not talking about people with integrity who like understand the truth. I think you might be exposing a whole host of people. In fact, I think a lot of this truth you're going to be speaking is just matter of fact. And like the people who like the shoe fits, they're going to be mad. They're going to be mad because like no one really talks to them like that. And you're not really like, I don't get the sense that you're targeting anyone. You're just telling the truth. So this is great victory. And I split the deck and the Ace of Cups came. So there's a sacred exchange coming through. A connection with spirit, with the connection of truth. These two aces are in your favor, and it is distinctly noting newness, new ideas, new feelings. Right off the bat, death. So something is ending forever. At the present state, you're at a transformation period, restructuring, rebranding, but you're totally ending old habits, old ways, and you're starting anew, which makes sense with the ace. Next card we have is you're expecting to surrender. So because you're like in the end phase right now, the hangman is all right, I'm surrendering because I'm getting ready to sacrifice and give some stuff up. Unexpectedly, we do have the Five of Cups, which is interesting here because I don't think this is you. The Five of Cups is looking back. I think the aspect of like certain dark forces that gained a lot from what you're ending are going to unexpectedly show up and be like, damn, I can't leech off of you anymore. Like, damn, you might almost feel like guilt manipulated to go back. Don't go back. The Five of Cups, if it's you, is talking about just an unexpected sense of sorrow. But I don't think that's you. I think you're ready to move forward. I think the Five of Cups is going to be someone who realizes that they lost their chance with you, because it seems like sorrows could be an actual person too. It could be someone who comes in your life who they're coming out of a bad breakup, they have some type of baggage, or they're just seeking some kind of advice from you that you're probably going to give your sword to. Because if we look at it, the sword actually faces this Five of Cups. So after that, we have, this is actually lit. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Strength. So as you reinvent yourself, you develop more passion and strength. This is a very stark contrast because we have the Five of Cups, and then everything after that for the future denotes the Page of Pentacles, the Strength. They both have the same yellow background. So there's happiness in your future. The Death card is downsizing, and you're taking what's left, and you're going to really invest in what you're passionate about. The fact that we're ending this off with the Strength card, which will be Sagittarius season, is literally lit. So you're going to be happy, you're going to be passionate, you're going to be strong, you're going to be sexy, you're going to be having very pleasing sex, because the Strength card is about lust, strength, sex, strength in sex, in bed. And the romantic cards that we have are reconciliation. I was right. Someone from your past is returning in your life. I think it's someone from your past who probably like didn't give you the time of day before. And now they see that you've transformed and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I should have never curved you, or sorry, I was going through stuff in my life or whatever. And we also have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support. Ask for and accept support from others. But that reconciliation comes on strong. Someone from your past is returning your life. Doesn't have to be in that 5 of Cups way, but if things are reconciling, I think they're going to apologize to you. Oh, that's it. The Ace of Cups that I pulled before is forgiveness too. So I think they're gonna do some apologizing. I think they just had a bad first impression of you, and they judged you incorrectly, and gonna be reconciled.
That's awesome. That's so great. Well, I'm glad that these readings connected so well tonight. It sounds like everyone had like a really, good experience with it resonating and just kind of knowing where they're at. Do you guys have anything that you guys would like to promote or talk about that's coming up? Obviously, we have a retreat that comes up in June, but anything else?
I do have new things in my online store. So kind of like gift ideas for, the holidays, if you guys want to check those out. I do have this nice roll-on. It's essential oils, and it's obsidian, and it's unisex. So it could be for a guy or girl, whoever. So it's pretty awesome. And then I make those myself. So
That's awesome.
And then I do have like these kits where the kit actually is, you get gifted a bundle of white sage, and then of course sweetgrass that comes from the local Native Americans here, and so the bundle completely, it comes with the shell, as well as a feather, kind of like it's not like this, but I make different kinds, and then it comes with a stand for it. So the gift is included are the sage, white sage, smudge stick, and the sweetgrass braid. So those are on my website too. So those are perfect gift ideas for the holidays if you guys want to gift yourself that or gift someone else. And then I still have malas that I make, of course, and they're still on there on the website. And if you guys want your own zodiac ones,
they're so cool.
Like little pendants that are cool looking for each sign. So if you guys are interested in that, they're going to be up pretty soon. And you customize it. You get to choose 2 different types of beads to customize it. And then we, me and your higher self and your guides, we put an energy into them, whatever intention, through our prayer. Because you have to, when you do a mala, you pray for the person that you're creating it for. And so so those are on there on the website. So that's what I have.
What about you, Mr. Michael?
I want to promote fun and truth. That was abstract. I want to promote this message that came to me right now, and there's extra life force energy that's going to be hitting you today. I think a lot of that has to do with the 3 of us coming together, because we kind of do release some awesome energy. So I think we kind of facilitated what was already going to happen, but there's life, but we're accelerating, which is awesome. But there's life force energy hitting you, and it's going to like bubble up passion within you now, not later, now. And the message that I have to share is, it's fire, and fire converts to air, hence the opposition. So just talk. And as you talk, you're just going to get hit with inspiration, and you may be tempted to overthink it or to keep it in, but to convert this energy, just talk. You're going to become a Gemini or a Libra or an Aquarius. For air signs, you already do this, so it's going to be easy. But some of you might wonder, what do I do with all this excitement? Talk. You're going to feel like talking. You're going to feel like you get struck with ideas, and you need to speak it out into the universe, and you're completing the alchemy. The lightning strike comes from above, boom, and then you talk. And I don't know if that's like an official formula, but that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And go for it, y'all.
Yes. Awesome.
Oh,
and
so
it's
cool.
funny because you're talking about life force energy, and I always get information like body, of course, medical intuition, with the womb for women, for especially fire female. I received this channel today because I was like, what the hell is going on with us women that are fire signs? Because I kept seeing like these weird posts, and I know all these girls were fire signs. I was like, oh, there's an aggression here. And so when you said that, I was like, that makes so much sense, because there's aggressiveness in us because we are honing in on both masculine and feminine create.
Yeah.
You know, and we're putting it like we're laying down the brick and mortar for this. And so when we are in opposition energy with other people, we're like, no, we're standing our ground because we're building this with this empire, you know. And so for all those females who have fire and anywhere in your chart, it could be a rising, it could be your moon or even your sun, there is an aggression happening because you're like, I'm done. I'm gonna start, you know, like moving forward, and I'm not playing around anymore.
Yeah. So for everyone who we didn't get to tonight with the readings and the healings, make sure to just comment below if you'd like us to work with you privately tonight, or if you want us to work with you on our next live, which will be setting up in the next couple of days. I know my phone's about to die, so I'm just rushing, but I have something I want to promote as well. I have a 50% off sale right now for my astrology readings and for my 1-month mentorship. So if you guys go to my website, jackslantis.com, you'll find that there. It's super cool. I'm doing that until November 16th. So yeah, I've got a really good sale going on right now. And as for our next live, if you want to pre-order for that, we're going to go ahead and create some of these. We're going to create another post just like we did before, so you can get all signed up and ready to go. The people we still need to work with are Jennifer, Kanuta, Anne, Karen, and Kim. Kim will be specifically with Ari. So we will talk to you guys all very soon. Just make sure to let us know in the comments if you'd like to wait for the next live in a couple days, or if you want us to work with you privately. But I will talk to you guys all very soon. I hope you guys all have an amazing night. Be safe and make good choices. Believe in yourself. What else is there? Oh yes, Ari's dropping links right now. So we've got the StariAri link, Jack Lantis link, Peace Dealer link. Oh, and one other thing. For anyone in the California area, on the 17th, I've got my first in-person workshop I'm doing. I'm teaching a tarot class here in Anaheim, California. If you are in the Anaheim area, make sure to message me for some details on that. I'll send you info on it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be on Sunday, November 17th, and then it'll be on the 24th the following week on Sunday. And we'll be going into the tarot like full on. And if you can't do that, I also have a tarot class I teach on highvibe.tv. So check that out as well. But either way, yeah, that's all the stuff that's going on.
I thought Jax was about to say StariAri is about to drop a mixtape called StariAri's World.
That's my universe.
Yes, that's what I want. I want the Ari mixtape. I want that bad. That'd be so amazing.
Yeah, you remember how? Okay, so I don't know. You weren't there, but last time we were at High Vibe for the Viridian Summit,